Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Many Ninjas here, along with Al, who's known as
Wizwar100,
and I got Daniel over here, DTysonator.
Yeah.
Probably seen them a bit. Okay, we all just watched Godzilla, so
Yeah,
thoughts?
VIP seats, by the way.
Very nice seats,
Oh yeah.
very leathery.
Yeah, it was nice.
Sounds like we're riding
In a train or a bus or something.
All right. So, how guys felt about the film?
I'm glad I watched it, let's just say that. I can see some of the points that people were complaining about, but I still enjoyed it.
Yes, there is a long build-up. You don't want to get through the sense of the history of what's going on, the cover-up that's been going on. Well, I don't want to give too much away, obviously, but you have to wait a long time. But when it happens, you guys will enjoy it, okay?
I was actually keeping watch on my watch. It took about like 2 hours until you actually.
Not that bad.
No, it was like 2 hours before like a full-on fight actually went on. And I'm just gonna say that. I'm not gonna say what happened. I guess we can say one thing. Godzilla's not by himself, like in the 1998 one, which
We don't talk about that film.
but it did. But on that subject, I think it did take one inspiration from it. But I'm not gonna say what it is. But
Yeah.
when you see it, I think you'll understand.
Yeah.
You mentioned there was like a reference to
Yeah, early. Well, without saying too much, if you notice, there'll be very early on in the film, they'll actually have a small little shout out to Mothra, and pretty much just kind of a small thing which has its name hidden in the scene. Which honestly, if you don't look for it, you can miss it real fast.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice it so.
You know that scene at like the very end where the building is, you see Bart? What was the point of showing Bart? Is it because Bart was Godzilla? Is that another reference?
Honestly, I didn't notice that, so I can't tell you.
And I was like, okay, but then now you bring it up, it's like, oh, maybe actually. Yeah. What about the redesign of Godzilla? I think it's appropriate.
We left at the face.
Yeah. Godzilla has a bit of a tiny head, but honestly, once you see him actual motion, it actually stands up pretty nicely. I think it works.
I think it's appropriate. He's a little chubby. He looks like a wrestler.
Well, it's kind of maybe a callback to the fact for the longest time it's a man in a suit, so it looks like it could be a man in a suit, really. Kind of a chunky.
I want to say one thing. You remember that one scene on the. Okay, when the monster looked kind of a little bit. Like I can tell the 3D.
Yeah. Honestly, the
hands.
yeah.
Oh no, not Godzilla.
Yeah.
But I will say this: if you're expecting the atomic breath, it's in here. Because if it didn't have it, I would have just been like.
Yeah, they learned from the last North American title. All right, we're gonna get 1 second pan to get everyone back in the scene. Yeah, there's no hidden credits. We waited and checked.
Something about like them making 2 more movies.
Yeah. At this point, I believe they announced that there will be a Godzilla trilogy out of this because of the first box office numbers being that promising. They want to make 2 more films in the series. If that's the case, we'll be happy to see more Godzilla going on because there's actually a pretty good treatment of the old Toho classic.
It's pretty respectable to the source material, unlike.
We don't talk about 98 or cartoon 98.
Actually, I did like the cartoon.
Actually, the cartoon wasn't that bad because it's like, yeah, our bad. We're gonna make it more like old Godzilla, but that's
like the only good thing that came out of the 90s.
This camera doesn't have enough battery to talk about everything.
Enjoy the movie to see it, and promising track, catch Many Ninjas.
All right.
Yeah, just go watch the movie, but don't pay $14.99 for it. Although I think the movie was worth
The seats were good, damn it.
Oh yes,
You're very important people.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
All right.
This is my Cineplex.
Thank you all for watching. Take care. Catch you all later.
Stay tuned.